Annoying habits of the zodiac signs. Aries. They can be bossy, demanding, and a bit of a slave driver. Aries can be irritatingly bossy and unwilling to compromise. Sometimes you just have to let them fail on their own terms because they won't listen to a voice of reason. It'll be tempting to say, "I told you so," when things come crashing down, but be careful or you may be the one they blame for their failure. Taurus. They can be clumsy as hell. Like a bull in a china shop, that's exactly what Taurus is. They're clumsy and careless with delicate items, which often results in breakages. This is further complicated by the fact they are curious and tactile and need to touch everything in sight, often with disastrous results. If you hear a glass smashing in a restaurant or kitchen, it's good bet that a waiter is a Taurus. Cancer. They can be so moody in the mornings. Cancer can be particularly moody when they're feeling sleep-deprived. Beware the person who dares to wake them from their slumber before they are ready. If gotten out of the wrong side of bed, they can be irritatingly sullen all day. Sometimes all you can do is give them some distance and try to avoid their wrath. Gemini. It's their prerogative to change their minds over and over again. Gemini is thoughtful and able to see two sides of an issue, but sometimes they can drive even the most patient person insane with their indecision. Because they're so mentally agile, Gemini sees nothing wrong with having multiple plans or even scrapping an enterprise or 3x4 stage to start from scratch. Leo. They can talk about themselves for days and days and days. Proud and boastful Leo turns people off with their over-the-top boasts and stories to make matters worse. Everything they do is noisy, whether it be bragging, eating, sleeping, or watching a movie. If someone could invent a remote control that turns down the Leo volume at times, they wouldn't be so problematic. Virgo. Classic naysayers. Virgo is picky about everything, whether it's what they're going to eat or who they want to date. They can come across as judgmental and tactless, which can result in some uncomfortable and awkward silences. The problem is they have incredibly high standards that they expect everyone, including themselves, to live up to. If you can't handle constructive criticism, then you may just find Virgo a nightmare. Libra. They will abandon everyone for romance. Libra is the friend you don't see or hear from the moment they get in a relationship. They're just so loved up, they will disappear off the face of the planet, not being good with time. When they do return to Earth, they will predictably late, irritating. Yes, but they will weigh you down with flattery and happiness. Enjoy them between relationships. Scorpio. Experts at avoiding hard slog. The word slacker has been applied to Scorpio more than once because they have a habit of disappearing when it's time to roll up sleeves and pitch in. If simply not in the mood, they can be more of hindrance than a help. Sure, some people might call it lazy, but work is for suckers. Sagittarius. Honey, look at all the mess I just made. Sagittarius like making big statements, but it can be a chaotic journey to achieve the end result. When they cook, they use every implement and surface possible, and when they shower, they seem to require 6 or 7 towels to dry off. They will take the longest, most interesting route to arrive at a destination and are highly suspicious of navigational devices. Capricorn. Short arms and deep pockets. You know the friend who forgets to bring their wallet to a restaurant. Probably, as Capricorn, some might call them stingy, but they work hard for any financial gain they have, so they can be hesitant to part with their cash. They're also likely to have obsessive repetitive habits such as pen or finger clicking. They will keep up these habits until someone in the group explodes and throws the pen out of the window. Aquarius. They can be so damn distrusting. Cool and aloof, Aquarius can come across as distant and bored, and sometimes that's exactly how they feel. Often uncomfortable with one-on-one intimacy, they take a long time to warm up to people. If at all, they walk to the beat of their own drum, and their elusive nature can make it a maddening task trying to get close to them. Pisces, they're messy and forgetful as hell. Pisces are messy and forgetful. They walk into rooms and instantly can't remember why they are there. They lose keys, glasses, and phones constantly and never put belongings down in the same place twice. You will probably walk around picking up after your Pisces and have many arguments over them being neglectful. Nervous creatures, when they are not losing things, they are probably biting their nails to destruction.